Welcome to Math, where problems are no problem. Ever stare at something like x squared plus 7x plus 12 and wonder how anyone turns that into two neat parentheses? By the end of this video, you'll be able to factor trinomials like this one in under a minute, using nothing but multiplication and addition, facts you already know. Before we start, let's remember what factoring even means. It means writing an expression as a product instead of a sum. Right now we have three terms added together. We want to end up with two smaller expressions multiplied together, like open parenthesis x plus something, close parenthesis, times open parenthesis x plus something else, close parenthesis. The key fact we're going to use: when you multiply two binomials, like x plus a and x plus b, you get x squared plus ax plus bx, which combines to x squared plus bx plus a times b. So whatever numbers a and b turn out to be, we need two things to be true at the same time. A plus b has to equal the middle number, and a times b has to equal the last number. That's the whole trick. Two numbers, one sum, one product. Now let's actually do it with our trinomial. X squared plus 7x plus 12. Step 1. Identify the two target numbers. We need a sum of 7 because that's the coefficient on x, and a product of 12 because that's the constant term. Step 2. List pairs of numbers that multiply to 12. We've got 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Step 3. Check which pair also adds up to 7. 1 plus 12 is 13, too big. 2 plus 6 is 8, close but not it. 3 plus 4 is 7, that's our match. Step 4. Plug those numbers straight into our parentheses template. So a is 3 and b is 4, and our factored form is open parenthesis x plus 3, close parenthesis, times open parenthesis x plus 4, close parenthesis. And that's it. That's the factored form. But let's slow down for a second, because a lot of students get tripped up when the signs change, so let's talk about that before we verify. If the trinomial were x squared plus 7x minus... Wait, let's use a quick sidebar example. If the constant term is negative, like x squared plus x minus 12, you still want a product of negative 12 and a sum of positive 1. That means one number is positive, one is negative, and the bigger one, in absolute value, matches the sign of the middle term. For our main problem, though, both 12 and 7 are positive. So both numbers, 3 and 4, stay positive too. That's why we didn't need to worry about signs here. Plus times plus gives us that positive 12, and plus 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 gives us positive 7. Now let's verify our answer, because checking your work is what separates a guess from a proof. We'll expand, open parenthesis, x plus 3, close parenthesis, times, open parenthesis, x plus 4, close parenthesis, using FOIL. First, x times x is x squared. Outer, x times 4 is 4x. Inner, 3 times x is 3x. Last, 3 times 4 is 12. Now, combine like terms. 4x plus 3x is 7x, so we get x squared plus 7x plus 12. That matches exactly what we started with, so our factoring is confirmed correct. Let's zoom out and restate the general method, so you can use it on any trinomial in the form x squared plus bx plus c. First, find two numbers that multiply to give you c, the constant term. Second, make sure those same two numbers add up to give you b, the middle coefficient. Third, drop those numbers straight into open parenthesis, x plus first number, close parenthesis, times open parenthesis, x plus second number, close parenthesis. And fourth, always expand back out to double check. You land on the original trinomial. One more quick tip before we wrap up. Always look for a greatest common factor first, before you hunt for those two numbers. If every term in your trinomial shares a common factor, pull that out first, and then factor the simpler trinomial that's left behind. It makes the number smaller, and the process faster. So here's the one thing to remember. Factoring a trinomial like x squared plus 7x plus 12 just means finding two numbers whose product is the constant, and whose sum is the middle coefficient. 3 and 4 did the job, giving us open parenthesis x plus 3, close parenthesis, times open parenthesis x plus 4, close parenthesis. If this helped, the next video covers factoring trinomials when the leading coefficient isn't one. Some of you already subscribed just for these breakdowns. And if that's you, thanks for sticking around.